I'm here with an interesting little tutorial for a trick I did a performance of recently. You'll find another video of it. I'll put the link in the description. If you haven't seen it yet, you should go check it out. It'll give you an idea of the flow of the trick, and maybe some ideas on what you could improve on or what I could improve on. But anyway, I'm here to give you a tutorial for how to do it. So it's a great trick, requires only one sleight of hand movement. That's barely a sleight of hand. It's really easy. No gimmicks at all. Just a slightly stacked deck. I'm using a signed Queen of Clubs, so don't freak out. But it's a stacked deck, but you can get around that. And you really just have to find the kings and the queens and put them in a specific order. But the way you do that, or the way I do it, is I say, all right, I have to find the 4 kings first. And when I find the 4 kings, I also find the 4 queens and put them in their specific order. Now, what is their specific order? Let's see. I know a lot of people like to use an order called chased order. You say clubs for the C, hearts for the H, S, spades, D for diamonds. Chased. Easy to remember. Now, you're going to take these and put them in order, and this is the order they will be in the deck. You're going to take the 3 queens, put them on top of the deck, like that, and the diamonds on the bottom. So it goes chased, clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds on the bottom. 3 on the top, 1 on the bottom. Pretty straightforward. Then you're going to take the 4 kings. They're going to go on the top in any order. Now you're just going to take the 4 kings and put them down on the table next to each other. You can do a cool little production if you're bored or something. Essentially, you just got to find the 4 kings. They can be in any order, doesn't matter. We'll be putting them in order later. Now, you offer the spectator the deck for them to cut into 4 relatively equal piles, and it just makes things easier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the order of this matters a little bit. These two don't matter. These 2 piles can be switched around. But what does matter is that you know which pile has the Queen of Diamonds on the bottom, and which pile has the 3 other queens on top. That matters. Alright, so now how do we go through actually performing this trick? We're going to pretend to shuffle the kings into the packs. Into the 4 different packs. You let your spectator choose which king you want. It can be completely random. Say they choose clubs. Take the king of clubs. Put that on top of the deck. Put the 3 cards on top. Do a little Hindu cut. And this is the only sleight of hand that's required. I like to do a little push off of the top card, so you can grab just the top card. In this case, it's going to be the Queen of Clubs, which you're just going to slightly push off the top. And you're going to pretend to cut the deck, but in reality, you're just taking 1 card off the top and moving it to the bottom. So you end up with the Queen of Clubs on bottom and these 3 guys on top. So I'll show you that again. In fast motion, it should look like this. It just looks like a quick, smooth cut of the deck, like you're trying to get through the deck, the trick as quickly as possible. One more time. Push it off and just cut it. Alright, so that's the only sleight of hand you have to know. Now, next step, we're going to take 3 cards off the top of this pack, which happen to be Queen of Hearts, Queen of Spades, King of Clubs. We're going to take another king, let the spectator choose. Let's say he chooses King of Hearts. We'll put that on the bottom of the pack, and we're going to shuffle it into the pack. Remember your little move? Now we have the Queen of Hearts on the bottom of this pack. Next pack, 3 cards. Give me a king. King of Diamonds, the spectator says. Drop it on the pack. Pretend to shuffle it into the pack and do your little move. There. If you've got that little move down, this trick is no problem for you. Now we're going to take 3 cards off the top of this pack. And then they're actually going to be 3 kings, but don't show your spectator that yet. So you take 3 cards off this, add the next king, and say this king, something cheesy like this, I don't know. This king brings all his other friends to the top of the deck. Boom. And say, maybe that's not too impressive to you. But right now you're figuring out, alright, clubs, chased order, clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. So maybe that's not too impressive to the spectator, but this probably will be, when the kings all have brought their wives along with them. and that'll probably stun them pretty well. So, because they haven't seen the queens of the whole trick, it just makes the whole thing much better. So that's that tutorial for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this trick. Have fun performing it. I will see you next time. Please remember to like this video and comment if you have any questions or comments. Alright, see you next time.